good evening or good night, peoples. It's late on a Sunday night. It's
Yeah.
Mighty O
And Shell, what's up, y'all?
hey,
Good to see you again. It's been a long time. We
yes.
shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. I'm sorry.
So we're doing some reactions to the weekend or the week that was in sports, very blockbuster trade, things of that nature. We want to give a quick shout out, a bit of housekeeping. Happy birthday, my aunt Nisi, and
Happy birthday.
happy birthday to one of my friends, another artist, Poetic.
Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday. Enjoy that record player, you know.
Yeah, woo woo.
Yeah. But so this week in sports, we had the playoffs. Buffalo Bills was over the Baltimore Ravens. Epic interception. Man, feel so bad for my man Lamar Jackson. We just got through watching the Saints lose to the Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they calling it now. Buccaneers. I think I looked back and Drew Brees threw another interception. Man. Then we watched Kansas City. They did their thing on the Browns. Hopefully Mahomes can come back. He got knocked out of there pretty tough. And then the Green Bay Packers beat up on the I was almost going to say St. Louis Rams, but Los Angeles Rams, they can keep that. But today's topic, we want to get into it. Epic trade took place between the Houston Rockets, 4 teams, where they essentially was able to send James Harden, I guess the same night he quit on his own team, over to the Brooklyn Nets. And, once again, we had a situation with the Brooklyn Nets where Kyrie Irving decided that he was going to not come to work. How we call it.
Right.
And so I guess they played their first game together, and James Harden had some comments where he was talking about how the Lakers better watch out and all this other stuff, and we had some reactions.
As soon as he's talking about as soon as Kyrie get back, y'all better watch out or we coming for you or whatever.
Kyrie, when Kyrie gets back. Let me tell you about Kyrie. Look, you got 7 points, and Kyrie got 6 of them right now, man. He got to get his attendance right before he can even talk about. Man, if he was working a regular job, man, we'd have been fired. No call, no show. Really, that's what we doing in the NBA.
But that's how it is. That's how it is now. I was saying that the other day. When you make money and you just do a no show like that, they just tell you, okay, pay us this and you good. You know, when I'm late or I don't call for my job, I can't just slip them $20 and be like, hey, I'll be back till Thursday.
We know, we know. I mean, he had to forfeit 2 game checks, and that was probably a few $1 million worth of salary.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is for you to even have a nerve to call yourself no call. Like, I'm not even gonna let the coach or nobody know. Then they trade your boy to get to the team or whatever, and he want to talk about when you get back.
Right.
James Harden need to understand when Kyrie get back, he gonna be telling you what to do, man. And then with other teams, you got all these guards, Jimmy Buckets. They looking for you, James Harden. Justin Tatum, they looking to go. Hey, bring James Harden to me so I can score on him. So I just look at it like, when we in a pandemic and people are being laid off and people don't have no jobs and people are going through all this different stuff, and you see a dude that's, a millionaire, and I ain't finna count this dude's money, and I don't really care. I've never really been a big fan of Kyrie Irving, and I've always followed the Lakers, and being real, I enjoyed watching them lose to Golden State except for the 1 year they won. But I just think that when you look at people, and the dude literally meant when he said the earth is flat, when the dude pretty much called the media peons, like he too good to talk to them. Dude literally said out of his mouth, they don't need a coach.
Right.
And then they got a brand new coach. And that's why I'm like, man, what does James Harden think it's going to be like when Kyrie comes back and Kyrie telling him, get the ball to me.
Right.
You ain't averaging no triple-double because Kyrie finna take half the shots that you wanted to take.
But I mean, if you look at the history, though, who has ever had an okay history with Harden?
Man.
I'm just saying because I don't know how this is going to work out. And I mean, and then...
Chris Paul. Hey, let's run some offense. James Harden.
Not just him. Westbrook. He had issues
let's
with
run
Westbrook.
some offense. Let's come to work on time. Let's go to the meetings. I don't want to do that.
I mean, everybody here, there are a lot of people that have had rocky backgrounds with Harden. And I personally, you know, even with the comments of, yeah, we about to bring it, whatever it is, I mean, I just think it's going to be a repeat of what we've already seen from it.
Yeah, well, they get in the playoffs and they lose. I mean, when they sitting home after getting beat by the Milwaukee Bucks or the Miami Heat, talking about the Lakers, dog, you got a whole different... You got Boston Celtics will send them home. That's how I feel like. So, I mean, being real, it's just a point of the real talk is can't nobody black, no call, no show from their job for a week, and come back to work.
Right.
None of us. And if you think you one of those dudes and you're not a CEO or a vice president or nothing like that where you can not call and go back to your job like nothing happened.
Well, I mean, they said he had to pay a $50,000 fine or something.
He forfeited 2 game checks, and that's then, like a $2.5, $3 million salary.
Right.
That ain't even my point, because once again, the money ain't the issue. The issue I have with it is this.
Just the fact that he thought it was
just
not an issue.
To work.
Yeah.
And then your boy talking about some wait till Kyrie get back. You got a call to Kyrie. Oh, he gonna come back now, huh? But no, the whole issue, you know, where, you know, the NBA is odd. Sometimes we just look at it on paper. On paper, this is the best team. On paper, the Clippers were the best team last year. And what happened to the Clippers last year? They choked. We was there watching them choke up a game 7.
The world saw it.
And Denver beat them like it was 20-point lead in the fourth quarter. And
shameful.
Kyrie and Paul George isn't here running his mouth about the coaching. Yeah, I can sit here and talk about coaching too when you missing shots off the backboard. Huh, mister?
Ooh.
Talking about people. And he says
the shade.
He said to my people talking trash to him. They gonna keep talking.
Ooh.
Win something, then we can come. You come to the party when you win. But, and I'm talking all this nonsense, man. When I sit here and say, like, look, man, I've been, you know, when you play sports and stuff and you lose in the state championship, and it seems like it's that same team you're getting beat by with all them country, you know, grown men playing high school football. You understand what happens when you know, you play sports and you get to that point, and then it makes you such a fan when you watch sports, and you notice that it's the same people winning every year. Same LeBron James, same Steph Curry. Every now and then Kawhi Leonard get in there. And the main thing is they win for a reason because they are professionals. They come to work. They do what they got to do. Even Kawhi Leonard, load managing, he still, when the playoffs started, this dude was a workhorse. This dude showed up.
That's the game tonight. I mean, if you could have saw the look on Drew Brees' face,
man,
when they lost, I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw a couple tears in his eyes. But
to be real, the man, you know, I ain't finna say he was done. But anytime
he was gonna retire anyway.
Right, but when they put Jameis Winston in and throw the bomb, like it's like the defense know. All right, they put Taysom Hill in, they try to they put Jameis Winston in. Oh, they got to throw it in. Now we got to cut. Hey, safeties get deep. No, man, sometimes, and I know Tom Brady was out there old, even older than Drew Brees was, man, 43 years old. But Tom got enough arm on.
He sure did.
And he threw a couple of them balls
he did.
You know, Lattimore almost had one.
It wasn't.
But, you know, we'll see, man. They got to play Green Bay. They got to go up there in the cold. We'll see what happens. But, you know, once again, sports, man, even if it's sports, even if you play football for a living, or you play basketball for a living, or you play hockey for a living, and you need to take some time off or something like that, at least call your peoples, let them know what's going on. You know, because once again, you know, unless you work a temp job for minimum wage.
But I even pointed out the fact that what Kyrie did is no different than, if we go back in history, there have been other players that have had that same type of, like, I could just do what I want to do. We talked about Dennis Rodman. You know, Dennis Rodman used to do all the time. But they used to have to go and actually find Dennis.
But Dennis Rodman
and be like, yo, man.
But Dennis Rodman didn't miss a game. When the game was starting,
that's because they went and got him. There were several times.
But
they actually went and got him.
No, but this dude did not. This dude was not here for a game. Game time. Where Kyrie Irving at? On YouTube. No. But we just, you know, running that. Of course, we got some upcoming projects.
I feel so short compared to you. Like,
that's because you are short. You know, you know, you look shorty, but you know. But we gonna get back to the podcast this week. We had a few issues of business we're taking care of. I know we've had some people asking for me to play and stuff. We're gonna do that on a separate YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that on this. But
I do this with her.
No, but I'm just saying, like, so there's gonna be times like he's actually gonna do, maybe not even a separate channel, but he might have like a space and time where it's just gonna be music videos, and that's fine. But then we're also going to get into a lot of other things, like do a lot more of the like reviews of different videos we've seen that we thought were really awesome.
Reactions.
And also, I know we're still getting, we talk about relationship, and when I tell you the floods open, and I mean just the floodgates open, and everybody and their mom has questions. Everybody wants to know, okay, so because y'all said this, what about this? So we're also going to take out a little more time, but maybe a little later, to kind of go over a little more. But right now, we just we took a break. Because
sometimes those questions, you know, we be debating those questions.
It be hot.
My take ain't always on hers.
We not always on the same page.
Some of y'all be having some issues, or y'all be trying to say for a friend, and it be really y'all. But, you know, and of course we will address some of those on the podcast coming up. We'll do a podcast a week about some relationships. Or
I mean,
every other week, something like that.
Yeah, I think the most thing, but shockingly enough, I've heard a lot more from men in these podcasts than women at one point. Now I'm hearing a lot of the men like, yo, y'all females is something. Y'all females got problems. Women, and I'll admit, we do. I'm not going to say we don't. Some of us really do. Some of us more than others. You know, so we'll get into that.
And we will do a YouTube of women with male best friends. We will do a YouTube on that. When we did the podcast, and we did kind of set some things straight on that. So we will do...
sort of.
So we'll get to that.
I'm going to be real with you.
If you do...
We sort of set things straight because there's still a lot that was not covered.
People are still replying. So if you want to see what was the other side of that coin, please www.jonesunderground.com. JonesUndergroundPodcast.com. And then once again, we will bring you a YouTube on that next week. We just want to take a little break from the relationship stuff since, you know, like I said, so many people came through.
It got heavy. It got really heavy, y'all. And a lot of times, like, and, you know, just being open with you, a lot of times, like, before we get on here and we talk about it, we talk about it together to see, like, what each of us would think. And sometimes I'm shocked like you. That's how you feel, like.
That's 30 minutes. Whole 30-minute talk.
So we find ourselves talking about it for like an hour, and
they know my whole lunch break gone.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, we ain't done. So it's one of those things. It definitely takes a while, but we'll get back to that. Like he said, in a week, or we'll just record it and then we'll send it to you guys.
Hey, and shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. We got a cousin, Warden. He's a lineman for the Kansas City Chiefs. Good job, bruh. Way to, defense held it down for you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully your quarterback can get back. He got hit pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe y'all can get that with your backup, man. Buffalo looking like they're the deal, so you need to need all your horses in a row.
Use what you know. I tried to say something real inspiring. What is that? Like,
use the force.
The force, or look into the stars.
Man, that's how your boy.
Find
that's
your
how your boy
strength.
Lamar Jackson threw that pick. He was looking in that end zone, and
Jesus.
that blue jersey dude came out like the predator on that ball. Ah!
Oh man,
He was in the other end zone.
And guys, I find myself.
I didn't even see him there
while he's sitting talking. I find myself doing this every day. So last week he also said. So I said yes, right? You see this? So I find myself every day. I'm like, oh my God, my head hurts so.
Yeah, my
head hurts so bad. Oh, what am I gonna eat? Oh man, are you hungry? Do you want to eat something?
All right.
So guys, I just want y'all to know, okay?
Right, we'll leave it there.
That we're going to bring y'all as much as we can. Okay, let me go. We done.
There, but,
we done. It's like,
night. Thank you for everybody that is supporting. Liking, commenting, sharing, and once again, we'll get y'all some music videos. We'll just have to set that up a little bit.
We need a beat. We need a tight beat.
We need a beat. Well, we ain't got nothing hooked up right now, so.
Hey.
But we'll get y'all taken care of soon, okay?
We finna go.
All right. Good night, and
bye, y'all.
See you another one.
Peace.